My name's Glenn Pollet. Been a part of the industry since I was 19. I'm now 62. I don't come from a horse racing background. I grew up on the North Shore. I went to school at Chatswood and I thought I was the next Greg Norman. I left school, I became a trainee professional golfer and I thought I was the best player on the planet. There was about 72 of us that year that went through and I regularly came 72nd in every tournament. These boys have got a lap on you and I looked to do something. The mounting yard, my main area of so-called expertise, is something that took my interest in the middle of the 90s, so I've been out there about 14 years. I ran into an older Italian gentleman, and every time the horses would walk around, he'd go, oh, look at this, and he couldn't speak great English, and I'd look at that, and then he goes, he can't win, and just something I ran off him a little bit, and I learnt and learnt and learnt, and it's something I not only enjoy doing, I'm going to Kembla today to watch the horses parade.
The Sydney Cup was on Saturday, Glenn.
Me being a pioneer of mounting yard analysis would be a very fair comment because there's a dozen blokes out there now and there's plenty in Melbourne and Brisbane, and earlier on I was picked up by the syndicates to train a lot of these blokes up. So I would be one of the early pioneers. Sure, it's gone back in time, but as a way of complementing your form, I would be one of the first, yeah, that's right. You're looking at how the horse changes into the preparation and trying to work out a way to beat all the other geniuses of form. And there's lots of young blokes that are very clever these days, and you're just trying to find an edge. To me, it's important because I want to get my money on the horse at the right odds with the parade lining up, and if it doesn't line up, Betfair is my tool for me to then get back out of a horse if it hasn't paraded well. So you might have a good bet on something at $5.50. You've watched the fair's lined up at $5.50, and now the boys want to take that in the fair, and you take that bet and it's first up, you go to watch the horse parade and you are so unhappy with it. Well, I've got this tool to reverse out of the situation. And that's what Betfair to me is, as far as a tool, is that ability to make my final decision and not be left with a losing ticket in my pocket, possibly. I fit around all the time with it in play. I'm always trying to work out different scenarios to win. I mean, to say I love Betfair, I mean, I know this is a little bit of a promo, but to say I'd love it, I'd marry it. Like, I adore it. I love what it does. I love how the market shapes. I love how people show their hand. I love how people push the market round to suit themselves. I enjoy the mathematics of it, which I've always enjoyed, and that's why I like the game. I love watching when they hammer a favourite and you think, wow, this has got short now, and then they go again. The boys that play Betfair, they're clever lads, but that doesn't mean we all can't be clever in some sort of way. My advice for punters trying to get into our industry is learn the form, work out ways to do the form. Don't follow people or just follow tips, or this is, the great minds have tipped this, things like that. Work out why they've tipped it, try to find out an angle and try to bet in races where you think there's some sort of an advantage. Keep records, see how you go, don't bet beyond your means, and never ever chase. I think the main thing about Betfair being on your side or being a tool that you have to use is you're going to find a lot of horses doing the form that are outside the market, and you can't be racing the Corkets and taking $21 when Betfair, whilst they take a commission, they'll be 38s or 42s, and you can secure your $20 at that price. Having $20 on something at 42s is far superior to having $20 on something at 20s. So I think Betfair is on your side, and becoming part of the Betfair community. We go to functions, there's one on tonight, and meet other Betfair people. So the Betfair community is a live community.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.